just wouldn't make me feel good.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that I do in this department is I hire someone new, and I'm going to treat you, if you will, you're part of the Australian Hardwares family, but I also need to be looking after our department. So I'm also, whilst we know you, you know the culture here, you know, you're still new in this position, yeah? So there will be a 3-month sort of probationary period. Now, don't get sort of upset or worried about that, but that's just a natural thing. And in that time frame, we're going to adjust the monthly sales objectives down 20%.
Oh, okay.
And that's what I do with all new hires that actually come into the department. Because there's a transition. It's getting up to speed with knowing the product, the team members, etc. So you've also got a bit of a leg up on most new, brand new hires by knowing the facilities and so I hope you can appreciate, this
No, I
reduction.
appreciate that.
So,
I do appreciate that.
great.
Yeah. No, I think ultimately that, I'm excited about it because I think I would do better than where I've been.
And this will give you the chance to actually, and so that reduction is when you come on full time. All right, so let's just be clear. In this transition period, you're not accountable for any sales goal until you come in full time. So that's the other part that's important to understand. So are you happy with that, John?
Yeah. Look, absolutely, Brian. Fantastic.
So what that means
do we get that in writing or anything?
Yeah, well, I'm glad that you asked. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through this customer service representative work plan. I make one for every employee. Yep, but this is generally what it is. Basically, the most common work plan. So what I want to do is just take you through it, so you have an understanding of what it is. Ask any questions along the way. Sort of tick the boxes along, but feel free to ask any questions as we go through.
No, that's fine.
So then once we get through with this and we're agreed upon changes or whatever that might be, I'll adjust this, basically type it up, give it to you, check it over, and then you can sign. Essentially, is that fair?
Perfect.
Okay.
Absolutely perfect. And obviously, and I'll leave it with you and Greg to sort out timing and transition.
Excellent. Good. So the first one is we've got, as with all departments, we've got a financial goal, and the financial translates into basically sales objectives is what the goal is. So typically for the customer service representative in this department, it's 10,000, but we're going to reduce that by 20%, so it'll be 8,000 per month. Again, when you come on full time. Per month, full time.
Fantastic.
Okay,
no, that's good. I'm very comfortable with that.
Yeah, and we've got accountabilities, competent to expert level of product knowledge, able to describe and use the products, refer colleagues with fellow team members when necessary. What's really going to be important that will be, just so we're looking, is that you've got this interest in the tools, looking for being self-directed in terms of your learning and getting yourself up to speed. We will, if there's any, if trades guys come in or brand guys from Makita comes in, etc., we'll be sure that you get with them to ask them any questions and specs. But I'll be looking to see that, that you're trying to get on top of the specs. Internal process, all the internal process is really the main function, which is committed to customer needs, provide expert advice, and take process orders and refer to sales checkout. You're doing that now. We're looking to be sure that that's completed within 2 minutes, which is basically a bit of a standard, meaning from the time that you talk with the customer and get them over. So you're comfortable with that, or you can also ramp up time frame.
I think that will come with time, but I'm pretty comfortable with that now in the garden area.
Excellent.
Because I know the internal guidelines for that area, and I don't think they'll be too dissimilar.
Yeah, they're exactly
for the internal processes.
So
I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Unless I get some 80-year-old lady, and we'll try and move her through. But
well, it's customers first. So
customers first. Yeah,
we want it coming back.
No, absolutely.
Work and collaborate with the homeware team members, can follow relevant policies and procedures, work health safety, record keeping, etc., etc. What I'm planning to do is that that typically happens on a biannual basis, meaning this induction. So I like to have my team members, when the timing's right, to get onto that training, which is twice a year, 6 monthly, and we rotate people around. So
Fantastic.
we'll be doing that.
I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, good. The other thing is how we're going to just view your measure is essentially, I'll be observing you. Look, it's like, and not any different than it is that Greg was doing, okay? And then obviously our mid-year, we've got a 6 monthly, we've got an end year, we'll have a 360 review, which is also involving your team members and maybe one or two other in other departments that to get a view of you. Okay, happy with all that so far?
Yeah, no, very much so.
Different?
Yep.
Okay.
No, I appreciate that.
Good. We want to make sure you're happy and motivated in your work, okay? You're able to use a computer, point of sale, terminal, telephone, forklift, fax machine, power tools. There is some occasional outdoor work, and we'll just continue looking for a demonstrated positive attitude to the role as being part of the team. So, yeah, we're all happy and good with that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, look,
Okay.
I'll try to be positive as much as I can, and really, I think going into somewhere that I enjoy being around, it's only going to get better from where it is now.
Excellent. Good to hear. Good to hear. So, look, with customer focus, it's developing rapport, inspiring confidence, upselling, cross-selling as necessary, proficiently performing to the customer service standards what we've got. Okay. The same sort of evaluation, my observation, 360 at different times. We will discuss after 3 months where you're at, not 6 months, but that's the normal process.
Yep.
Okay.
Good.
Again, demonstrating self-directed, continuous approach in everything that you do. Okay. Development. For me, really the important part is that you focus on that comfortability of the products, because obviously when knowledge is power, so if you know about your products, the more confident you are in your selling. So that's really the main focus. The way I see it in the next 3 months is really knowing your products, and I think your people skills will not naturally come into with the customer. Look, at different times we may have training, again, additional training through workshops, meetings, etc. As long as you do well with all of those, everything will be great. But it's not any different than any other employee here at Helen Wares.
No.
Okay.
No, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, and then we've got some sustainability policy and procedure, and that's also biannual. So we'll be sure that have you been? Has Greg put you through the induction or biannual training for sustainability?
Yeah, so I've been through the induction program. Sustainability.
Okay, good.
Yeah, occupational health, safety in the workplace.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've done that. I don't think the garden area is going to be too much different to the homewares and tools area, hopefully. But yeah, no, look, I've been through all that. I'm more than comfortable with that.
Good. So what we'll do is I'll just make the adjustment to this, and particularly now with this transition, I really want you to. Don't want to be distracted or thinking about or having to think about anything else, and so that'll come off, and then we'll look at that later on at a different time. So.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that, and I definitely appreciate the understanding around the sales target. I think that's probably out of everything here I've already been doing, but that just the sales target, so I can build and work into that. Okay. It's been fantastic.
Great. Okay.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. You're quite welcome. Last thing is, I was wondering, let's just sign. If you could sign this, we'll date it. Like I said, I'll make the changes, and then we'll get that out to you. Your own copy that you have, if that's all right.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah,
okay.
No, that would be good. Very.
Super.
Brian, thank you for that. Thank you for your understanding and your patience, and really, I look forward to doing a good job moving forward.
Yeah, and we're really happy to have you, John. And I just really feel that once you get into your stride, more comfortable around the things that you really like, absolutely passionate or have a passion for, things will just blossom. So
I look forward to it. I really do.
Yeah, good.
Thank you.